Only two monsters are left in Pueblo. Joey Pittman, the driver of Tough Enough, has been talking a lot about his fuel mixture and trying to get it set right for the altitude in Pueblo. In the finals against Equalizer, he's got something else to worry about. David Morris has lane choice, and he wants the same lane Pittman's been running in all night long. So Tough Enough has to cover some unknown territory between the start and finish lines. When he was in the lane he's used to, Tough Enough beat an American-made truck that wasn't feeling well and then drove past King Crunch. Equalizer used the same lane to squeak past Gravedigger after a first-round bye. So it's Equalizer, and it's Tough Enough, and it's Joe Lowe with the call of the championship race in Pueblo.
We're down to two in Pueblo. Tough Enough and Equalizer. One's going to go home the winner. Tough Enough, piloted by Joey Pittman, taking over the driving duties for Pablo Cruz. And how do you prepare for a run against Equalizer?
We've done about all we're going to do adjusting-wise. I was just cooling her off a little bit and just mainly getting ready for it mentally.
Any special strategy you're going to use?
Well, I'm not in the lane I've been in all night now. I've been stuck in the bad lane because the guy I'm racing had Equalizer has lane choice. So it's going to be a little different for me running in another lane that I'm not familiar with tonight. But I'm just trying to ignore that. I'm just going to hammer it.
And the hottest running truck on the U.S. Hot Rod Association Tour right now, David Morris in the Equalizer. David out of Springfield, Tennessee. And what's David's strategy going into this championship race?
I'm just going to try to run my race and hope to take the win. I think we're pretty close on the fuel right now. We wasn't at first, but now I think it's coming around. I hope we can take another win. If we can, then we'll be the winner of the whole deal.
As David says, let's see who's going to win the whole deal. Tough Enough or Equalizer? Thumbs up, green light. Oh boy, Tough Enough has problems bouncing around after the first set of cars, and Equalizer sails on to an easy victory. David Morris and the Equalizer winning it all in front of a sellout crowd in Pueblo, Colorado. Off the line, this guy is one heck of a driver. That's why he's got the hottest truck on the U.S. Hot Rod Association Tour. The Equalizer, your winner in Pueblo, Colorado. David Morris has got to be one happy camper. Off the line, they were evenly matched. The Equalizer with a bit of a hole shot, but right here, Tough Enough bobbles around, bounces around, loses power, and the Equalizer goes on to victory. David Morris is standing by in the winner's circle with our own Jim Clark.
We was really doing good here tonight. The truck was running good. Everything seemed to work just perfect. We took that win.
From our view of it, you had him all the way.
Yeah, I got over the first set of cars, and I thought I had him. So I tried to make sure I just got good and straight for the second set, so I wouldn't mess up. The last show, we didn't have the engine tuned right for this altitude. We made some changes today, and I believe they paid off. Looked like it was running pretty decent tonight.
What were some of the changes that you did make?
Well, with this high altitude, you have to lean the fuel mixture down. You don't have as much oxygen in the air at a higher altitude. So we didn't know how much to cut it down, so we just kept cutting it down. It just kept running better.
You got a smile ear to ear. It looks like you're real happy about the win.
Hey, you like to win them. That's what you're here for, to win, not like to win.
Looks like you had some problems there on the final run.
Yeah, I told you that lane on the right side was going to give me a rough bounce off the cars, but I got back in it the best I could, getting her straight for the second set because I didn't want to miss the second set. But we drove it out the best we could tonight. We're going to get us a better suspension, and then we won't have these problems. Won't matter how rough the course is.
Pablo Cruz came up a little short here in Pueblo today.
Yeah, it's our fourth year here. I thought we did pretty good, second place. Our new truck we're working on will hopefully be a little more competitive.
Tell us about the new truck.
Well, we're going with a 4-link with the Custer shocks like everybody else has been running. It seems to be the best suspension. It'll be a lot like Gravedigger and Carolina Crusher. A lot of the newer trucks, the new Bigfoots and stuff.
And that's just the way these monster truck people are. Always trying to find a better suspension, a better way to go over the cars, a better way to win, invent a better mousetrap, if you will. And one thing you can be sure of, you'll see the best here on the USHRA Monster Truck Challenge.
I'll tell you this, David Morris's trophy collection's getting so big, the mantle in his house is going to fall down from all those trophies. He's consistently outlasting the competition this season in U.S. Hot Rod Association racing. Joe Lowe likes to call him Smilin' Dave. I'd smile all the time, too, if I was having as much fun as David Morris. And let's tip our hats to Joey Pittman, too. Tough Enough ran some great races in Pueblo. We'll have some final thoughts on Monster Truck Challenge after these messages. As exciting as this has been, it's going to be tough to say goodbye to Pueblo and the Colorado State Fairgrounds. That track provided some great racing. The consolation bracket surprised everyone, featuring the fastest time of the night, 4.13 seconds by Lyle Hancock and Gravedigger. There were few surprises in the championship round. Equalizer grabbed lane choice for the evening with the fastest qualifying time, then drove straight into the winner's circle without even looking back. Oh, let's look back for a second here. Some highlights with our pal Joe Lowe.
Ken, we have seen some great racing today and also some handling problems. Again, the altitude has taken its toll here. Gary Wiggins of the Carolina Crusher got disqualified in round number 1. He had handling problems. That lane caused fits for people all night long. Joey Pittman and Tough Enough, he was doing a lot of bobbling around. And poor American Made, all he could do during that run was just sit there on the starting line. He never could get that fuel mixture figured out. This run between the Gravedigger and the Equalizer was incredible, evenly matched, and then the Equalizer reaching down, finding the extra horsepower, edged out Gravedigger as he goes on to the championship run. Tough Enough got things figured out real well. He took out